step up as a man and as a team. We need more courage and character. Good morning, Madam Chairpersons, honorable judges, ladies and gentlemen, and fellow 4-H members. That was a quote by Tim Tebow, one of the world's best football players and a man I truly respect. While a lot of professional athletes are living a wild life, partying, and are not the best role models for kids, Tebow is the opposite of that. Timothy Richard Tebow was born in Makati City in the Philippines, while his parents were serving as missionaries there. While she was pregnant with him, Tim's mother suffered from a disease that was threatening her life. Because of the medications used to bring her out of a coma and to treat her disease, the doctors expected the baby to be stillborn and recommended an abortion, even though they were illegal in the Philippines. Tim was the youngest of 5 kids. All of them were homeschooled. In 1996, the law was changed in Florida, allowing homeschooled children to play in competitive school sports. If the law was not changed, Tebow would not have been able to play high school football. Unfortunately, this is not the case in Alberta. I will be able to play high school football in the regular season, but under the current policy, if we make it to the playoffs, I will not be eligible because I am homeschooled. My mom and I are going to fight this policy so that hopefully by the time I hit high school, it will be different. The Tebow family moved to Jacksonville, Florida, where Tim played for the local Trinity Christian High School. Tebow's performance started to get him noticed, not only for his throwing and running ability, but his great athleticism. That same year, Tim had a bad leg injury during the game. Later, the trainers thought he just had a bad cramp. Later, they realized he had played the whole second half of the game with a broken fibula, getting a 29-yard rushing touchdown despite the agonizing pain he must have been in. During his senior year, he led his high school team to its state title, earned all-state honors, was named Florida's Mr. Football, and was named Player of the Year. After graduating, Tim received an athletic scholarship to play for the Florida Gators football team. In 2007, Tebow became the Gators' starting quarterback. On December 8, 2007, Tebow was awarded the Heisman Award. He was the only sophomore to ever win the Heisman. In 2010, Tim Tebow started his professional career when he was selected by the Denver Broncos NFL football team as quarterback. Tim Tebow's faith has brought him almost as much recognition as his great football skills. It was noticed during his college career that he was inscribing Bible verses in his glare paint under his eyes. In 2010, the NCAA made the Tebow Rule, which banned players from putting words in their glare paint. Another way he expresses his faith is T-bowing. T-bowing is when one kneels down with one hand on their head and prays. On January 8, 2012, the Denver Broncos were tied in overtime. Then the Broncos scored a touchdown to win the game, with Tebow getting 316 passing yards and averaged 31.6 yards a pass, which doesn't seem that significant unless you know that Tim Tebow's favorite Bible verse is John 3:16. Coincidence? Maybe, but it was that same verse that Tebow had etched in his glare paint in a game in 2009, which led to over 92 million people looking up that verse on the internet. Tebow has created the Tim Tebow Foundation. With this foundation, Tebow brings faith, love, and hope to anybody that needs it. He raises funds and gives his time to an orphanage in the Philippines. The foundation is also helping build a children's hospital in the Philippines. Before every game, Tim takes time to visit sick or injured children in hospital. Tim Tebow uses his football talent to glorify God and benefit as many other people as he can. Tebow's devotion to football and devotion to God are the characteristics that make him my role model. He's my role model because he's passing more than just a football.